And this is the last day of Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches, series 12. And the sketch is by Miss Carrie, and I will have her information linked below. I know she has a YouTube channel. And so this is where exclusive sketches have been made for 30 Days of Sketches, and Christy organizes it all. So kudos to Christy, and I'll have the sketch up in the corner. And I had two different ways to go with this, so I'll just let you know, see what I have. I've got two different ways going here, but I think I have it figured out. So underneath here are my photos. My husband and I had a trip to Florida where we drove. We spent 3 weeks there, and it was in February, and these are my photos. So I went into my, I want to say summer stuff, because that was February, my worm stuff, and I found this. This lovely piece of paper is from 2003 by Colorbach Memory Craft. It's called Summer Sun. And this gave me the idea from the sketch. So this is why I pulled it, because of this sketch. I don't want to cover that sun up, and that's what's going to cause me a little bit of problems. And I'm even thinking of leaving a little of the yellow there as a border, because the rays keep coming out. I'm not going to go way over there. I don't think. I reserve the right to change my mind. And then when I was thinking about, when I went through my other stuff, I have these super, super old, close to my heart papers, and I used to be a consultant, and I would get these big packs where you could do a workshop. And so I have little pieces, parts from the workshop that I did, and I was thinking this might look nice. And we've already gone onto the left side of the paper, and I am totally okay with that. The reason why I say I thought about going a different way is because I then was in my stash of stuff. This matches this, so this could go either way, honestly. I found these fun colors, and it's got this, now we did not have a bus or an RV, but it says road trip on there, and these colors all go together. Here's yellow. Yellow can go with anything. So when I try to stay more with these, and honestly, I'm not going to let this paper lead the direction too much, because these are going to be two very small pieces of paper over here. In fact, with all that's going on here, I could probably even get rid of them, and then it wouldn't even matter. But the other thing is I can go and find colors, these colors, and easily make two little strips over here. But keeping in mind, I still want to use this paper. We've got these pieces. We've got the beach is calling with the shell. And when I saw this, I saw these shells. This is my Florida stickers from Stickabilities, the paper studio. And so these are possibilities. And you can see these also pull into this color as well. Maybe could I at first I was thinking I could combine for both of them, thinking that this is a little bit like light blue, and then this coral, there's a red stripe through there, is kind of matchy. And I know you don't have to be matchy, but I'm just thinking these are giving me two different vibes. So these are the struggles I'm going through. The other thing is I have Pretty Little Studio, their beach ball cut apart. I can use a circle punch. These are from 2009. I'm sorry, 2019. And I think these could be some of these, right? The starfish for sure. Some of these can be nice and soft and work on this side too. So I'm torn. So let's see where this goes. Let's get scrapping. I think this might be one of my favorite sketches of this series. It's simple. You can do lots of different things. It's got the two vertical photos. It's got a tab. I really like it. So I eyeball these strips of paper up. If you want to make your life easier, use a piece of paper that's bigger so that you don't have to worry about wonky strips of paper. But I think it turns out fine. So I line them up so there's a little smaller strip on the left, a little bigger strip on the right, but when I trim them 1 inch just to have wiggle room. I'm not sure how I want it to go. So I punch out my tab, which I put on the, and then I stand up and the whole table wiggles, so sorry about that. And then one side of that tab isn't punched perfectly, so that side will go to the back. Sometimes I just cut them off. This time, the way it was hanging onto that piece of paper, I made sure I glued it down on both sides like that. In fact, I don't think I glued it on both sides. I think it just gets glued on one side. I love the look that tabs give, if that's a thing, and it's so versatile. You can do it on any page with pattern paper or solid cardstock, and I really should use them more often. I have probably 3 different tab punches, so I was glad to use it. And then I just sneak that in on the side. I've already got those 2 strips down. I thought I was recording when I didn't, and that's when I got those first 2 strips down. And I did leave a little border of that yellow on the side too. Because I'm working so much onto the left side, I kind of flipped it. So now, even though that strip is on the right, my title's going on the right side. And now looking at it, if I truly flipped it, those 2 strips there on the right should have been on the left, but because, you know, it's a jumping off point, this is perfect. And I can use it again and no one will ever know it's the same sketch or the same layout because it's totally different. So here's The Beach is Calling. This has been in my stash forever, and it's my title. I tried to use the Pretty Little Studio punch, so I punched them out with a circle. I try to use those, and I even put adhesive on there, but they don't end up on the page. I preferred the shells, and then once I got the shells on there, I didn't see that those little circles were kind of fitting in there, so they don't make it, but they'll make it on another page, so it's okay. I'm glad I stuck with this theme and went with what I really felt because I like the way this turned out. Could it have worked with those other things with the aqua? Absolutely. And I again try getting those aqua in there. Nope. I wanted something to drape over there, and I end up going to my cricket. And once I got these, so there's 2 pieces. I used the light blue to bring that up, and I used the yellow. And on hindsight, to do it again, I would have used more of the orangey of the sun for those light bulbs. But this works fine, right? And it's good, and it's cute, and I would totally do that on another page. Just little patio lights that I thought were cute. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. I so look forward to doing the rest of these sketches that I haven't done this month. Enjoy the photos at the end. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon for another video.